Hi everyone, this is Soul Voices Oracle and I am doing a reading for the collective for the week commencing the 21st of September. So I'm just going to clear the energy quickly with my sound bowl. Shuffling the cards here. So this is a reading for the collective. It's just a general reading. I'm just going to see what comes up. Right, so the first card I've drawn is the Phoenix. So there's going to be a lot of people out there going through a massive transformation at the moment. And I'm sensing that it's not an easy transformation. So it's a really, some transformations are incredibly challenging. But generally, the people watching this reading are going to be those people that take those challenges and they take the transformation and they turn it around to come out stronger, because you always have a choice. And there are always a million and one ways to respond to challenge. And this is indicating that the majority of us are actually responding really well to challenge. And we're growing and becoming a lot stronger. So this is for week commencing 21st of September. So it's indicating that there are going to be possibly some challenges coming up, but that you're going to be responding to them wisely with a lot of inner strength and a lot of relying on your inner fire. So don't forget that you are powerful, always powerful, no matter what's going on, no matter what people are trying to do to you. If there's anything difficult, if certain things fall apart in your life, you don't have to fall apart, okay? It's just external things. This also ties in quite nicely. So this is the leap of faith card. So if there is transformation taking place and you're going to find that you're feeling strong enough to take that leap of faith. So you could have had something come to an end all of a sudden in your life, whether it's a relationship or a job or a way of thinking even, or an aspect of yourself that you're ready to let go of. So this leap of faith, now you've got the courage and this inner strength to take this leap of faith. And this isn't just a totally throwing caution to the wind. This is calculated risk, because you're realizing what your inner strength is. So you're going to draw on your inner strengths and you're going to take the leap of faith. This is something that you've been wanting to do for a while. So if you are hesitating in actually doing anything, next week is a really good week, because this is very powerful week commencing 21st of September. And this is indicating as well to let go of guilt. So you're going to be coming into your power. You're going to realize that there's something that you've been wanting to do for ages, and it's feeling like the right time to do it now, because you're feeling really strong in yourself and you're actually wanting to kind of embrace this transformation that may have been thrust upon you unexpectedly. And you've got yourself, picked yourself back up, and you're realizing that, right, it's now or never. And this card here, family ties, this is all about really letting go of any guilt that you have. This is specifically linked to this, because this card, when I channeled this message and did this drawing, it's specifically about that guilt that we feel when we follow our true heart's desires. Usually when you really want to, not always, but very often, there will be some of us that have these huge passions and desires and things that we want to achieve in life, and we're ready to take this leap of faith. But we know for a fact that if we do that, we're going to have all these people, usually people that worry about us, trying to talk us out of it and saying, oh, you've not got time, that's not a very safe option, it's not going to be secure, you're not going to be able to do it. Try not to listen to all of that, because this is a calculated risk here, okay? You actually know what you're doing. So, and remember that if you are living your best life and being your best self and being happy, you are going to be best for all those people that you're concerned about, that you care about. You're actually going to be a lot better for them. So you can never really follow your life's purpose and let people down. Any people that feel let down by you following your life's purpose are just in their ego. They should be happy for you, happy that you actually believe in yourself and have that much faith in yourself and trust it, and you know what's best. So also this ties in very nicely. So this Speak Like Water card is really about, you may have to, this week, beginning the 21st of September, you may have to have some difficult conversations. And this card is a reminder to just stay in the place of peace. You need to stay in your power, though. You need to stay in your truth, speak your truth. But express it in a way that you're choosing the words and you're staying as calm as possible, so that you're being assertive. You're speaking 100% truth, but you're not really giving anyone any ammunition to throw back at you, if you know what I mean. So you're not losing your temper, not swearing and shouting, but you know, you can still say no. So thanks for your advice. I really appreciate that you're looking out for me. But actually, this is what I'm going to do. You can either support me with it, but I'm not going to wait for your support and your permission to live my truth, okay? That is basically what that is. Let's draw 3 more cards now for the week beginning of the 21st of September for the collective of whoever watched that reading. So actually 3 cards all popped out at once, sorry. All of these. Okay, so these actually tie very nicely as well. So this first one, stand strong. This is particularly about, you may feel like what you want to do is actually really out of the ordinary, or it's out of the ordinary when it comes to your particular family, or you know, people that are around you in general. Maybe it goes outside of your traditions of your culture or religious beliefs, you know, you never know. But or it's just unique, and this is to say that you need to stand strong. You may have an opinion that is opposite to everyone else's, or you may do things in a way that's very unique that maybe sometimes annoys people, but you know, that's not really your problem. If who you are isn't hurting anyone and it just irritates people, that's just because it's triggering things in them that they need to look at. And the message, when I did this artwork and I channeled this message, it was specifically related to somebody who was actually in the Air Force, and I channeled information about him. I think he actually came through because he died years and years ago, but he was in the Air Force and he was quite a challenging character. But he ended up gaining so much respect, even though he got into a load of trouble. He gained so much respect because he stood his truth, and he was actually really, because he had that edge to him, he was really good at his job. Because he dealt with the reality and he didn't worry about airs and graces too much. Because at the end of the day, when you're in battle situations and things like that, airs and graces aren't going to get you anywhere, are they? So the solar power, also this ties in really beautifully. So this is really about finding your inner power. You're speaking your truth, you're standing in your strength, you're ready to take risks, you're going through amazing transformation, and you're ready to live from a place of real inner strength. So this is linked to the solar plexus chakra. If you do listen to this reading and it makes sense to you and you feel drawn to it, then I would definitely look into the solar plexus chakra, because your solar plexus chakra is ready to pop wide open. Not too open, but it's ready to open up, and believe me, it's incredible. I've been working on my solar plexus chakra a lot consciously over the last couple of weeks, and I cannot tell you how much better it feels. You know, when your solar plexus chakra is stable, you can have someone come up to you and shout and swear at you in your face. They can even you know, you will not take it personally. You might feel a bit rattled, but honestly, you would just respond so much more calmer. Just your inner foundation, and that point of inner power just feels so much more stable. And this last card for the week commencing September the 21st, be mindful of your balancing your feelings and your desires and your thoughts. So this card, what I always say is that you've got the thought element here, which is air, and then you've got this element here, your desires and your passions, which is fire. So fire and air are actually a beautiful combination. But if you think of it this way, I could just blow this candle out right now, and that would be air dominating fire. That would be your thoughts just totally taking over your desires. In other words, you're thinking negatively, and you're thinking yourself out of keeping this flame alive, okay? But if I was to start a fire outside in the fire pit or whatever, and blowing it gently, just the right amount of air and at the right angle and everything would actually encourage that fire to grow. So similarly with your air and with your thoughts, if you have the right thoughts about your desires, about your intentions, about your hopes and your wishes and your tasks that you need to do, and you think about it practically and positively, you can really, the way that you think basically affects the outcome of whatever it is that you want to achieve with your life. That's basically the top and bottom of it. And if you're thinking really, really negatively, you can just totally put that fire out. So there's all this potential for the week commencing the 21st of September in the collective to really speak your truth and get in line with what it is that you really, really want to achieve, because it's time to shift now. I mean, this is actually a really beautiful reading. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to get in touch and book a personal reading, I do online readings, I do email readings as well. So you can contact me. All the details are around this video, and it's £30 for half an hour and £60 for an hour reading. I take a photo of each spread. We do as many spreads as come up. I pull 3 cards for every round. And I'll also send you a nice long email afterwards with a summary of the reading and then any extra information that comes up for you. But anyway, thank you for listening and have an amazing week.